Alright, what we're going to be doing here is going over the SS470 on how to set them up. Sync mode, channels 1 and channels 2. So normally we'll use a main color primary for like channel 1, which is amber, which is going to be the amber LEDs. White being the secondary channel, which are the white LEDs. Black is going to be a chassis ground, and gray is your sync wire. So we'll go through some of the mods on this. So this is going to be the 1 channel. So as you can see, there's a little blinky light here. When it flashes twice, that's secondary. Hold it over for about 6 flashes, let go. It will flash 3 times, and that's what we call primary, or it's going to be your master light. The 2 flashes will be your secondary, and then the single flash, if I go one more like this right here, it should finish the cycle. Single flash is your standalone. So if you're just using standalone strobes, you're not wanting to sync them up, or you're just using them for work lights and stuff like that, standalone is what you're going to want. But when you're trying to sync all these up, you're going to want to have a primary, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up another module real quick. Chassis ground. And the sync wire. And once the sync wires are hooked up, I've already actually got this in a primary secondary mode. So when it's in secondary, you can swipe the magnet over it to change color variations. The primary is going to be strobing options. And then like this right here should offset them. Next one will be a color change. Next one should be an offset color change. And if you want this one to strobe amber white, you just have to cycle through all the strobe patterns. And there's a lot of them. There we go. And then you can get this one to match up. And there you have a alternating. And then if you want them to be offset, one more time, should offset them. It does have an override function. The override function is going to be this amber wire. So if I have this set up to we'll just set this up to be work light. So you can have this on as a running light, and then when you're wanting it to strobe, it will override the running light. Or you can do vice versa. You can set this up to strobe. To where this will override. So say we got running light here, and then you can do strobe. Or you can flip-flop it. You can make this a work light. Make this a strobe. And then you can do an override with the work light. And that's basically how the SS470 works.